Welcome back to the channel. Johnny here, and today I'm going to be going over my Branded Despia list that I won my last locals with. It's a 47 card list. I'm probably going to bump it to 50 and get some different choices going on in here, but I only had one thrust before I showed up, so the list was a little different, but I was able to pick up another copy for a decent price, so it changed a little bit. So first three monsters, we got 3 Aluber. Next up, we got 3 Fallen Valbaz. I'm running a Lord in this build and 2 High Spirits, so we got 3 of the Albion. Only got 2 Cartesia here because 3 Fusion Deployment basically makes this 5 copies, so you don't really need the third. It can come up, but only really need the 2. 2 Quem. I feel like 1's not enough. The second one always comes up for me. It's a good card. And since we're doing the Allure, we got 2 Mercuriers. The 1 Lubellion, 1 Saronir. I'm thinking about putting a 3rd Vistule in the main, but I'm not too sure yet. I haven't tested too much with the list. Just been to the 1 locals with it after like a week of testing. For other 1-0s, we got 1 Kit, 1 Despian Tragedy, and of course the Puppet Man himself. 20 monsters, I think that was. Now we'll get on into the spell traps. We got 3 Fusion Duplication. Great starter card. 3 Opening. This is all pretty standard stuff, I think, honestly. So I'll go quick through it. 3 Branded Fusion. I like 2 Branded in red because drawing it and also being able to get it out, like, it's just nice to have a second one. 2 High Spirits for the Albion. And the 1 Branded Lost. Now for the non-branded spells, we got 3 Allure. Main deck in 3, Dark Ruler no more, but I'm thinking about doing something like this, like 2 and 1, or the other way around. But this is 1 game, it's just thrusting for shutting down the whole board. It's nice. 2 Thrust, used to only have the 1, but I picked up another copy. They're not matching rarities like I like, but it's a good enough card that I don't care. This 1 Talents, never drew this, but it's a good card. 1 Called by the Grave. And filling the slot for the 3rd Thrust I don't have, I'm using Gold Sark, because this, banishing Despian Tragedy to get a Luber, can kind of just be like a 1-card starter by itself. The last 2 cards, Branded Banishment, or Retribution, not Banishment. And then 1 Fusion Duplication. I'm probably going to bump this up to 2 or 3. This card is sick on your opponent's turn. Alright, so that's the main deck, 46 or 47, something like that. So going to the extra deck now. The 1 Albion. I wouldn't have this here, the Masquerade, but I'm still waiting on my second Grand Guignol to come in, so it's there for now. I burned someone for like 3k in 1 turn and 1 in time with it, so it's not terrible. Here, let's just keep them in there. We got 1 Rinbrum, never really used this today, but it definitely comes up. 1 Titaniclad, the end phase effect's good. 1 Grand Guignol, this should be 2, yeah. 1 Albalinatus, 1 Lubellion, 2 Mirror Jade, 2 Albion, and that's it for like the branded like names Fallen of Albaz cards. And the other 4 slots, we got Guardian Chimera. This just wins games. On your opponent's turn using that, just wins games. This too, honestly, wins games. That's just for Grand Guignol. And then Dragos Despia. I severely underestimated this card. This can really just like, once you have an advantage and have already shut down your opponent on their turn, and you make that after the fact, it's just really a losing game for them. Now we got the side deck, locals dependent, obviously. But here, let's start off with these. Since I'm running a 40, not like a complete 50 card list, this is how my cross-out lineup is. I can work through an Ash or 2. Like, well, 1, you know. I can work through an Ash, but D-Barrier, I really don't want to open this after siding it in. So I bumped it to 2 just in case I open one. I'd still have one as a cross-out target in the deck. So 3 cross out, 1 ash, 2 D-barrier. Plus D-barrier it's good on its own too against a lot of decks, so can't hurt to have one extra one. 3 evenly matched. That's a really good card. And then we got the 1 Feather Duster, 2 Cyclone. It's pretty standard type stuff. And then for my last cards, I didn't really know what to put in here. But, so we got the 1 Magna. If, like, they're playing dark or light, whatever, you can search out your Lebellion, blah, blah, blah. And for the 2 extra spots, I'm playing Phantasme. A lot of decks my locals have been turning into, like, these link climbing spam boards. It's been getting a lot more, like, meta versus, like, rogue and tier 2, 3 type stuff. So I feel like this is a good addition to just throw in and be able to, like, redo your hand if you didn't get a perfect hand. But that doesn't come up a lot. Like, usually your starting hands with these are almost always good. I love the consistency of Branded Despia. Well, that's the deck profile. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to test with it a little bit more, and I'll probably release an updated version within the next, like, 1 or 2 weeks for a 50 card list. So drop a like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for watching.